I don't know if any of you have noticed how it'll either lag, sometimes go black, or you'll lose your cameras here and there, or it'll disconnect your phone. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So the truck is about to roll over 5,000 miles and I just wanted to give you a update on how everything has been working, what we've done, and what we plan to do. So the first thing I want to say is Chevy did a really good job with this truck. I know there's been a lot of people who said that they've had a lot of issues, but I've really had zero issues except for one thing, and I would have to say that one thing is the infotainment center. I don't know if any of you have noticed how it'll either lag, sometimes go black, or you'll lose your cameras here and there, or it'll disconnect your phone. If you hold down on, let me show you, if you hold down on the phone disconnect button, you hold down right here for about 15 to 20 seconds, that is gonna reset your screen. And again, you would hold down on this button and it's gonna reset your infotainment center. Now, every time I've done that, it has fixed the issue. Let me show you real quick. So our latest mod was the aux beam, okay? So I've mounted this here and it's pretty cool, right? So you have your floodlight hooked up, and this is an 8-gang switch, meaning that if you wanted to put a pair of lockers in here, this is actually going to allow you to hit this and it'll be momentary, which will lock those lockers, lights, floodlights, exterior, anything you need to hook up to this. It can act as an activation switch, which is pretty cool. It gives you a lot of options to do a lot of things. So that was one of the cool mods that we just recently put in, and that's that aux beam AR800. Other than that, my infotainment center has been the only thing in this truck that has given me a hard time. So miles per gallon, let's check this out. So 5,000 miles, my average MPG is about 16.1. And babe, if you look at these tires, this is probably the #1 reason for that. These are a 34-inch sidewall, Nitto Trail Grappler 275 70R18. So with these, when I put these on, I obviously lost, maybe 2 to 3 miles per gallon. When I had the original tires on for less than 300 miles, I was getting about 18 to 20, and now I get about 16 to 17, and we were rocking about 18 on the highway heading up to the George Washington National Forest. One of those future mods that I do plan on getting is, well, I guess it'd be back here, it'd be some splash guards, you know, that come down, and a lift kit is really needed. I'm waiting for Icon or BDS to come out with theirs. BDS is a great lift. It's renowned in the off-road world, so check them out for sure, because there's a lot of perks you get with BDS. Yeah, it's expensive, but you get a lot of stuff with that. One of the big modifications that's going to be coming is a bed rack, and we are getting a bed rack from Extrusion Overland, and we're going to go more in depth with that bed rack once we get it, but that is going to be one of the major mods, and I'll be able to keep my bed cover, which is cool. Is it necessary? Not really, but it's just a cool perk that I'm able to keep my bed cover if I want to protect that stuff inside. So the truck right now is outfitted with LASFIT LEDs. So I'm still got to do the brake lights and the rear turn signals, and the license plate, but everything else is outfitted with LASFIT, and they've done a great job. And I've had absolutely no issues with anything. Again, the Chevy truck has done a lot of good things, and we're rolling up to 5,000 miles now, which means that we are going for our first oil change. So that's not going to be this week, but it'll be the following week, and I'll let you know how that goes. So if anyone doesn't know, this engine was pretty much designed after a diesel. So a lot of people have said, and from reading the articles and even speaking with some of the GM engineers, this engine is quite bulletproof. So if anyone's had any kind of fluke or, you know, out of the normal phenomenon of errors with their engines, it is just that. It is just a phenomenon, because a lot of people have done a lot of good things. I know guys that already have 20,000 miles nearly on this truck. So if you got a bad quality control one, I'm sorry, but this one has actually done pretty well. So rolling around to the front, we're still rocking with our NOVSIGHT 3-inch pod lights and my Amazon brackets. So I really like these floodlights. They work great. I choose to keep these ones on there because they do good on the trails and they light up a huge area, i.e. the floodlights, which is pretty awesome. We're all waiting for a front bumper. So we're still waiting for the aftermarket game to catch up. We all need a front bumper. I really want to get one on. I've held off on the skid plate. I'm holding off on getting the skid plate because sometimes when you get a new bumper, it'll incorporate a skid plate. So I'm waiting to see if there's a better option that's going to be coming out. I know DV8 is supposed to be coming out with one. So we're just waiting. We're waiting for a lot of things, right? Waiting for a lift kit, waiting for front and rear bumpers, waiting for some more aftermarket parts to come on the market currently. So once we're working around, another idea that I was actually looking for was magnetic armor. So I noticed that nobody sells magnetic armor for this. And I think if anyone's watching this that does make it, it would be nice to be able, just like the Jeeps that can do it, is to slap on some magnetic armor for the trail and pull it off. Rather than putting on a vehicle body wrap, I would really like to see some magnetic armor come out. You know, I'm no engineer, so I'm definitely not one to do it, but it would prevent a lot of damage from happening to the beautiful paint jobs to these if we had something available for us.
And are you planning to put rock slider on there?
Oh, yeah. So, like Jesse said, I was waiting for a good pair of rock sliders to come out that was both frame and body mounted, like a hybrid mount. We still haven't seen anything. Most of this stuff just goes to the pinch seam and then or up onto the rocker panel itself, which if you come down too hard, everyone knows that it's gonna bang around. So I'm still waiting. I've been lucky, you know, I do a lot of off-roading in this, so you know, I've gotten lucky. And just to mention, a lot of people ask me if I'm rubbing with my tires. I do not rub with these tires, and which is, I know it's kind of unique, right? But the tires have not rubbed anywhere in the wheel well. So it's darn near a perfect size for the application that we're using. Obviously, when I go with a lift kit, waiting for, like I said, Icon BDS, it'll probably be 5 inches higher. So maybe we'll move up to some 35s and we'll lose some more gas mileage with that, you know, coming there. But other than that, y'all, we've had a lot of good luck with this truck. A lot of cool mods to come. We're waiting on some parts to come out. We appreciate the love and support. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, and y'all stay safe. We are going up to Peters Mill this coming weekend, which will be November 25th, Thanksgiving weekend. We're gonna go up with some friends, relax, get away, unwind, and you know, get ready for the holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for watching.